Hello there and welcome to this RoboDeck Designer video. So this video here is a topic which I've never actually covered before. It's the attaching of a deck to a house. So this would actually depend a lot on the outside of your house there. It may be a continuous foundation wall, it may be piles, it may be a timber framing. So we'll cover these different methods in this video. So let's start by having a look at NZS 3604. So under clause 6.13 there's a section there on leashes or stringers, whichever you want to call it, and it talks there about the bolt fixings, and it also talks about the size of your leasure or stringer. So I've broken this up into 4 different areas here. For starters, if your deck is to be bolted to a house with a concrete foundation wall, there's a diagram in there 6.20. But this diagram here has a bent bolt embedded in the concrete, which is fine if you're building a new house and a deck to go with it. But in most circumstances, for people watching this video or using the RoboDeck Designer online tool, that you'll be adding a deck to an existing house. So we have to look at the alternative fastenings in there. But in this case here, we'd have to go back to NZS 3604 and look what's actually in there under clause 6.13.2. Now this capacity rating on these alternative bolts here, it's all very well actually having it on there, but I actually found it actually really quite difficult actually trying to find something actually quite suitable in New Zealand that would actually meet these requirements. But I did actually source a product. It's an M16 size product, and I've got the link there in the material web page on the RoboDeck Designer web page, so you can actually just click on the link there and just see what I'm actually talking about. I have created a drawing here of how a deck would be attached to a house with a concrete foundation wall. As you can see in the diagram there, there's a damp proof course between the house and the deck, and there's also a 12mm gap between the timber of the deck and the house. Now if you have a timber framed house, you won't find the details there on how to attach a deck to a house in NZS 3604. So I've actually prepared a drawing here what this would actually look like. This drawing is actually based on figure 7.3.1.1, but I hope that my drawing is actually just a little bit clearer for you. As with the drawing of attaching a deck to a fixed timber wall, I've also done a drawing for attaching a deck to a cavity wall, and again this comes from the same diagram under figure 7.3.1.1. This design is actually spaced from the house to the deck by a timber packer, which in reality is actually a fence paling, which is just cut into short lengths. All these drawings here are based off drawings from the RoboDeck Designer online tool, but you'll notice there they've actually put ceiling ties in there attaching the joist to the stringer or the leasure. Now I can't actually find a requirement here under NZS 3604, but to me this seems like a weak point. Maybe I missed something, but I noticed actually in the Kaikoura earthquake that there was a deck, which I think I saw it on TV, where the deck actually failed in this area here. So the ceiling ties are in there just to give it just a bit more strength in this particular area. A fourth option is having a completely freestanding deck. Now this may be the only way of actually doing it if you don't want to add any stresses to the outside of your house, and the way you'd actually do it by having a bearer quite close to the house. There should also be a gap of 12mm between the house and the deck. I hope this video has been helpful for you, and it's just been great just seeing all those extra subscribers come to the RoboDeck Designer YouTube channel. Please subscribe to the channel if you're not a subscriber, and there'll be more videos coming this way anyway. Thank you.